Cheers, guys. Been a pretty relaxed day, to be honest. Wasn't really sure what type of video this was going to be when I came in here. I had quite a long paddle in here. Again, it was cold and windy. Haven't seen another person all day. I kind of thought that I would make or do a bushcrafty type video with my tarp and stuff, but again, like I said, I wasn't really sure. And then I got here, I paddled to a few different sites. None of them were really that great. Came to this one, the wind was blowing like crazy, but it was quite nice. Where I set my tent up, just laying behind the canoe out of the wind, and that's what I spent most of the afternoon doing, and it was quite nice. This evening, just been sat here. I did bring some sausages to cook, but I haven't bothered. They're empty now, but after the last video, my pockets all day have just been filled with, you know, not jerky, but like, you know, like pepperoni and nuts and little bits of fruit snack things. So I've just been snacking all day. I had the ramen for lunch, but I didn't do that until probably 3-4 o'clock. So I'm really not that hungry right now. So I think what I'm probably going to do is maybe make those sausages in the morning with my oatmeal. So a few extra calories, because the plan tomorrow, the reason I came in here is there's a mountain over there that you can paddle to, and then, well, paddle to the trail and hike up, get a nice view. And tomorrow, touch wood, is supposed to be a nice calm day. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer as well, so it'd be nice to go up there. I haven't hiked many mountains recently. Haven't had many great vistas, so it'd be nice to get up there, stretch the legs, and then we'll see what the rest of the day brings. I haven't had any luck fishing so far. I have noticed that, I don't know if you just saw all the bugs are out now, but they're not biting just yet. I haven't had a bite since I re-spooled my line, and I didn't realise I just grabbed 4-pound test at Walmart when I was there, but this one's got like a blue tint to it. I didn't even know they made a blue tint, and the line I had on before was completely clear, so I don't know if that's making a difference. But also the days when I have caught fish, oh my god, were quite nice warm days, quite calm still days as well. And we've just had a cold snap recently, and yeah, like up here last night was 23 degrees, and I'm pretty sure it snowed, so I don't know if that's having an effect on the fishing. Maybe tomorrow will be nicer. It's quite warm this evening, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Right now I'm going to enjoy this sunset. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up on camera. The wind has just completely died down, and the bugs are crazy right now. Crazy. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, they're crazy right now. Like I said, they're not biting just yet, but pretty glad I hedged and decided to bring my tent and not just my tarp. Pretty good. But yeah. So, one thing I do want to say is thank you to Sue and Danny, my wife's aunt and uncle. They came and dropped off the whiskey that you saw after watching my videos. I guess they had a bunch that they didn't drink because they don't really drink, so thank you guys, it's very good, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of fishing and me not catching anything, my friend Nick back home, he just caught a monster of a brown trout. I'll put a picture in. Like, they do a lot of fishing, him and my friend Jim. They have an Instagram, it's at Jim and Canoe Fishing. So if you have Instagram, go check it out, especially if you're in the UK. They do a lot of pike fishing, but that's an absolute monster. Typical, I haven't been catching anything, and he just caught an absolute monster. 6.5 pound brown trout. I don't know where he caught it, somewhere in Yorkshire I'm assuming. Just an absolute monster. So yeah, check them out if you have Instagram and you like fishing in the UK, at Jim and Canoe Fishing. Absolute beauty.
Look at that for a squirrel mitten. Really?
Well, in typical me style, I was walking back down the trail. I looked down at my camera, and of course my microphone's unplugged. So that's about typical, really. So my outro that I did up at the top had no audio, but that's okay. Basically what I was saying was, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do on this trip, whether I was going to do some more bushcrafty stuff, or whether it was just going to be a regular camping trip, and it ended up being a regular trip, more of a reconnaissance mission, I would say. Obviously, up at the top I was talking about how the black flies were out, and they are biting. So typically for me, when the bugs come out and they start biting, the bushcraft stuff goes on the back burner, just because typically I find that, you know, when I'm bushcrafting, it requires me to be still in one place for longer, like when I'm building stuff or things like that. And also a lot of people, I'm sure now, they're starting to ease restrictions, which is good, so more people will be out on their own adventures. And in the summer I like to change it up. I like to go lightweight, I like to be mobile, I like to go further, explore a bit deeper, you know, climb mountains, paddle, all that good stuff. But before I forget, a couple of people asked me some questions. Someone asked me if I would do a Q&A, and I thought it might be a good idea to do it for the channel's 1-year anniversary. So if you do have any questions that you would like me to answer, drop them down in the comments and I'll compile a bunch of them, and I'll probably do that around 4th of June. 4th of June. So yeah, and in the meantime, guys, have fun, stay safe, give this a like if you like it, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.